Here we are, guys, back in the field. People tell me all the time, man, it must be nice to have tractors, equipment, everything like that. Well, just like the farmers, and trust me, farmers got it way tougher than I do, but tractors and equipment break, especially when you're running older stuff. But the old 584, as you can hear, she's running again. We're having some issues with the fuel. I decided to do a fuel filter swap on it because we hadn't done one since we bought this tractor. So I did that quick, but when I shut it down, come to find out, the ignition switch also went in it. So what we got now is we had to, and this is a little trick that I learned from back in my days of running my old Ranger, messing around with tractors, all that stuff, is you carry a good old trusty, oh, and now I can't find it. Probably still on the tractor. Good old trusty screwdriver, because you can jump on that starter as long as you got good juice in the battery. You can jump on that starter and turn the tractor over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the tractor, make sure she's running good, give her a little once around the field. I'm been knocking in a couple food plots over here on this piece of property that I had permission on in 8F, and taking a couple passes around with the mower so we can knock in a couple grain plots on this property. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to give this a once around the pasture, or the old pasture rather, and see what we got going. And then, with any luck, fix the problem, and then I just got to replace the ignition switch instead of just jumping it off the starter, because that's not good for the starter, but it'll help you in a pinch, especially if you got to get the thing back someplace you can work on it or limp it back or whatever, you know. But she's running good. Old girl's running good. Yep, here it is. Trusty screwdriver. This is my starter today. You arc it on the top of the starter, doing that in the ground, and boom, you got a tractor started. Turned her over, turned the fuel line off at the back of the tank. So anybody that's got a 584 or similar old International, you have a petcock, little screw petcock right here on the bottom of the tank. And that's also your turnover from tank to tank side. You turn that off, that'll stop your fuel flow, pre-fill your filters. As you can hear, I got no bubbles in that airline. She's running nice and steady. And then you take your bleeder screw right here on the top of the filter, replace your good old filters. This one's got a pair of fuel filters on this old diesel, and you're ready to rock. You're back in business. So that's what we're doing today, this evening. I got a couple of my access trails sprayed in early on. I'm going to step away so you can hear me better. Got a couple of the access trails sprayed in, one on this piece of property, one on the main farm. But now we're going to get back to mowing with this. I want to get back over the rise there and knock on the rest of that food plot. I'm standing in an old food plot that we've done in the past, but I want to shift gears and put it on the other side of this old field in this old pasture. So it'll just be grains this year. It'll be probably cereal rye, maybe some winter wheat mixed in with it, and that's going to be it. No turnips, no clover, nothing sexy. We're just going to do grains on this, and we're going to have success over it, I guarantee it, on that plot. So that's what we're doing today. Fix the tractors, spraying access trails, and just rolling with the punches. No hurry, no worry, just keep moving, just like my buddy Eric Long and his grandfather used to say. Thank you all for tuning in. If you like this video, give us that thumbs up. Drop your comments down below about your mishaps with equipment or fixes or mess-ups or whatever. I'm going to jump back on the old girl and I'm going to get mowing. So thank you all for tuning in. Share and subscribe to the channel. Catch you all next time here in the field.